Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another special edition show, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to talk Jude Bellingham. We are here to talk Liverpool transfers and just the overall current situation. My lovely, lovely, lovely people. We don't run, we don't hide, we are here. And there is absolutely no reason for me to run and no reason for me to hide. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't run. So, everyone watching us right now, you guys already know the drill, or on the replay as well. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. There's 230 people in here already. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. I don't want to keep stopping the video to say it. So, like the video now. Hit that like button. Subscribe to This is Football. And we already have a super chat that I cannot put up on the screen of Ryan. Big up to Ryan for the super chat, always supporting us, saying that there's too many journalists saying it. It's not PR. Listen, I'm going to discuss it from all angles. Don't worry about it. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Love for the love, as always, my people. Big up to Ryan for the super chat. Shout out to him. As I said, slap up the like, subscribe, and we out here. And we don't hide. And we don't run. And we are here, ladies and gentlemen. So, look, man, people, of course, are reacting the way that they're reacting because it's pretty understandable why they're mad, why they're upset, all of that. But I'm here to have real conversations. There is a world in which the world is doom and gloom, and there is a world in which the world is positive and optimistic. Let me discuss the positive and optimistic world first before I discuss the world of doom and gloom. Or should I do the doom and gloom world first? Comment section, you decide. Do you want me to do doom and gloom first, or do you want me to do optimistic first? So it's up to you. You guys can decide which one you guys want me to start with, and I will start with it, no problem. Because clearly people are just absolutely losing their mind. And don't worry, I've got the receipts ready. I have absolutely got the receipts ready, and we are here. And we will not be stopped. So it's up to you guys. What do you want me to do? You want me to do negative first, or you want me to do positive first? We can do whichever one you want. So we are ready for whichever thing you want us to do. So everyone wants doom and gloom. Okay, let's do that. Look at you, negative bastards. As soon as I said it, everyone wants to do the doom and gloom first. Okay, so look. There is a world in which everything that they're saying, which I don't believe, everything that I've been saying, they're saying, there is a world in which it's true. I don't believe that that world exists, to be honest with you. I think this is just a PR move. I think it's a PR move. He said, read through after previous super chat. It's BSPR, says IB7. Nah, I hear you. Listen, I'm gonna do the doom and gloom first. Don't worry, we're here. I'm gonna start with the doom and gloom, and then after that, I'm gonna do the actual honest opinion that I have. So, okay, big up to you, IB7. Big up to Ryan. Like and subscribe, everyone, as I said. So here's the thing. There is a world in which what they're saying actually happens. There is a world in which what the journalists and everyone has said is a realistic world. But the thing is, for me, is a very simple situation currently. Look, man, if Liverpool do not sign Jude Bellingham, it is the biggest transfer L in transfer history. If Liverpool Football Club do not sign Jude Bellingham, it is the biggest L in transfer history. And I will repeat it the third time just to confirm to everyone my honest thoughts. If Liverpool Football Club do not sign Jude Bellingham, it is 100% the biggest L in Liverpool Football Club history. The biggest L, hands down, and the biggest L in terms of transfer history we have ever seen. And I'll tell you why. The reason why Liverpool fans are upset, the ones that, kind of, are feeling the most anger right now for this news, it's not even the idea that we think Jude Bellingham is Zinedine Zidane. That is not the reason why everyone's upset. The reason why everyone's upset, the reason why Liverpool fans are angry, and rightfully so, is because we spent 2 years telling the world that the reason that we are not going to sign a midfielder this summer is because Jude Bellingham is coming. Blah, 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 blah. So it is based on the principle. People are upset based on principle. You cannot tell me after 2 years, 2 years of chasing Jude Bellingham that you're going to come up here and you're going to tell me that, oh my God, we can't get Jude Bellingham because he costs a lot of money. In the words of Chris Pajak from Redmen TV himself, even one of the more positive channels, the top red channel, as we like to refer to them, really, we didn't know that Jude Bellingham was going to cost money. Like, we knew all along that Jude Bellingham is going to be expensive. So this whole acting like we're shocked and surprised that Jude Bellingham is gonna cost money is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. We already know Jude Bellingham is gonna cost money. We already know that Jude Bellingham is gonna cost a whole lot of money. And we just wasted the whole 2 years of telling the people that we are not gonna sign a midfielder because of the monetary situation, because of the Jude situation. So now you can't come out and say, oh my God, the reason is the money. Okay, but we knew all along how much he's going to cost. So you can't come up here and lie. You can't come up here and pretend that you didn't know this all along. You knew. You knew that Jude Bellingham is going to cost a whole lot of money. And this is where I address the FSG in crowd. You know, the people who still, for some reason, haven't developed a full brain and a fully working IQ. If you really believe that Klopp is on board us not signing Jude Bellingham, it is the stupidest thing you could ever believe in your whole life. You are better off believing that pigs can fly than you believe that Klopp's on board this whole situation. The same people, the same journalists that have been for the last 2 years telling us that the reason why we won't sign a midfielder is because we are waiting for Jude Bellingham and Klopp really likes Jude, are now telling you the reason why we won't sign Jude, Klopp is on board. Do you really believe that Jurgen Klopp is actually on board the decision? You know for a fact Klopp is not on board the decision. But what can he do? What can he do? Like, this is once again, like, people come up here and they say Klopp this, Klopp that, blah 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 blah. Bro, listen, Klopp 100% for me. I stick by it. Klopp is responsible for what happened last summer, and I will not change my opinion on that 100%, no matter what anyone says. But Klopp is 100% not on board this decision. But they want to get the top Reds back on side. They want to get the fan base back on side. So they're gonna tell you that this is somehow a Klopp decision. This ain't no Klopp decision. This is not no Klopp decision, ladies and gentlemen. This is 100% not a Klopp decision. Guaranteed, Klopp is not on board this crap. So he comes out, and for the last 2 years, these same people, these same journalists, these same articles are coming out and saying that, you know, the reason why we don't sign anyone is because Jude's coming, are now telling you somehow Klopp is the decision maker behind us not signing Jude. Don't be idiotic. Please do not be idiotic and fall for this crap, because I do not fall for it whatsoever. And this is the reason why I am FSG out, and this is the reason why I'm not Klopp out. The main problem, the biggest issue at this football club is, once again, Fenway Sports Group. And I see idiots like the likes of Nasser, just absolute people with comprehension skills, come out and say, you can't blame FSG. So who am I expected to blame? Who has the money? If I send my son to the shop with $2 and then I tell him, go buy me something for $10, it's his fault he didn't give me enough money. So for me, people come out and say, oh my God, you cannot blame FSG. Absolutely, I can blame FSG, because who else am I going to blame? I'm not going to blame the manager for us not having money. That is the dumbest thing you could ever say. The reason why we are in this current situation is because of FSG. Fenway Sports Group is the reason why we have always been behind from a monetary perspective on this whole situation. So people come out and they say all this crap, and they expect me to believe that the same guy that they've been telling me for the last 2 years wants Jude, now suddenly doesn't want Jude. This is what I'm expected to believe. So the doom and gloom element, I'm not done. I'm going to finish it till the end. And then I'm going to discuss my actual world, which I believe this is PR. And I'll tell you why. And I've come with receipts as well. So no one can even sit up here and cap on it. Here's the thing. When it comes to this whole situation. The reason why Liverpool fans are upset, it is not because Jude Bellingham is the reincarnation of Zinedine Zidane. It is not because Jude Bellingham is this unreal, unbelievable, one in a million type player. The reason why Liverpool fans are upset is based on principle. You come out and you tell me for the last 2 years that we are not signing anyone due to us getting Jude Bellingham, then you guess what? You better go get Jude Bellingham. You can't, after 2 years of saying this crap, come and not sign Jude at the end. This is where the problems lie. This is where I have a problem with this whole situation. This is where I have a problem with this whole situation. You come out and you tell me all this BS, you know, it's just, there is no way this is real. Anyway, sorry. So anyway, as I was saying, the idea is principle. The idea is principle. On principle, last 2 years you tell me Jude. The reason why I've got to swallow the Henderson pill is Jude Bellingham. The reason why I've got to do all of this is Jude Bellingham. You now come tell me that, we're not going to get Jude. So this is, for me, this is where my problem lies. And there's a second problem in the doom and gloom world before I move into my actual thoughts. The second problem in the doom and gloom world is we have no sporting director. So currently we are Klopp FC. I am Klopp in. I am Klopp Defense League furthermore. But Klopp's talent ID stinks. It stinks to high heavens. So if we do not get Jude Bellingham in the doom and gloom world, if we do not get Jude Bellingham in the doom and gloom world, do we trust Liverpool Football Club to actually buy the proper players? The answer is no. And we've already seen the people that are speaking on. Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Matisse, who's 11th, every week is standing up and getting angrier like the guy from Dragon Ball Z, and you see his hair stand up because of these players, and you're telling me these are the solution? And let me tell you one thing right here, right now, because I'm going to say this full stop, and I'm going to cut the crap here. If this summer anyone opens his mouth and calls me negative for views, I'm straight up calling them out by name. I'm straight up ruining them, and I'm straight up, honestly, just ruining their life. Because all year long, last summer, you kept calling me negative for views. You know, you doubted my dignity. You did all of this stuff, and then here you go. And then here you go. You cannot do this. You absolutely cannot do this. You absolutely cannot do this. Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher. I've seen some people tweet Declan Rice is our aim for next season Europa League. Is our aim for next season finishing 14th or what exactly? Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount. Are you mad? There is a world in which I can be okay with us not signing Jude if you get me Ugarte, Kone, Lavia, name a fourth midfield. I'm like, okay, fair enough. We got 4 great ones. But now you're coming up here and you're telling me about Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher. I'm good. I'm good, bro. All these people that last summer when I was screaming, oh, have you ever been to Anfield? Do you know more than Klopp? Do you know more than FSG? This club nearly won a quadruple. It's the same stuff. It's just the regurgitated stuff over and over and over and over and over. And there comes a point in time where you, as a top red, you've got to look at yourself in the mirror. You are a top red. Look at yourself in the mirror. Say, I am an idiot. This is how I'm going to therapeutically remove you from your stupid state. Look in the mirror. Call yourself an idiot 100 times. Wake up. Put some water on your face. Wash your face with some water. And then realize, oh my God, I am dumb. Oh my God, I am dumb. Call yourself that. As a top red, call yourself. Say, hello, I am stupid. I'm a top red. I don't understand how football works. And now you can actually constructively criticize what's going on at the club. Because if all you do is regurgitate the same stuff over and over and over and over and over, you just understand that there is nothing that can take you to the other level. I got attacked all summer long by multiple different people. I fell out with multiple different content creators. I got blocked by content creators. I got blocked by YouTubers. I got blocked everywhere. I got mocked everywhere. They questioned my dignity by calling me negative for views. They lied on my name. They said I'm doing this because I want attention. Guess what? We are 8th. So I would, if I could go back to the last summer, I would even be even more negative, because I should have been even more harsh and even more negative and spoke even more truth than the situation that we put ourselves in now. So all these people, remember them. Because when I see you guys in their comment sections and when I see you guys watching them, I cannot tell you who to watch. I cannot tell you who to engage with. But I just want you to develop a brain as well and realize who you should listen to when it comes to Liverpool, who says it as it is, and who wants to be Liverpool club ambassador, because clearly I don't want to be. So that is the doom and gloom world in which Jude doesn't sign. Now, let me tell you my real opinion. Before I tell you my real opinion, let me run through these super chats. And before I do that, guys, there's 630 people watching and we ain't even on 200 likes yet. Come on, man. Guys, what are you doing here? Can you slap the like button right now? Subscribe to This Is Football. Big up to Messi FC, Victor, Diallo, Albert, Mota, Amin, Sal, How Bizarre, IB7, and Ryan for the super chats. Big up to everyone who sends in a super chat. Special shout out to you guys. But everyone, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Come on. 630 people. We ain't even on 200 likes yet. It's free. Slap the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football. I'll run through those super chats and then I'll tell you my real opinion on the situation. Do me a favor, champ. Run through your hair one last time. Hey, it ain't gonna be one last time, my brother. It ain't gonna be one last time. I still believe we're gonna get Jude. I'm gonna explain to you exactly why. But big up to you, How Bizarre. Thanks so much for the super chat. And anyway, this won't happen until Jude Bellingham moves to another club. Then I will go bald. So don't expect me to go bald now. Captain Sal, you bozo. He says, na, Mason. If we sign Mason Mount, I'm going to be Klopp out at the time. Big up to Amin, who says, what if Jude Bellingham rejected LFC, not FSG's fault? We already know that that's cap. Because we already know that he wants us. You want them. It's as simple as that. You know, I want him, he wants me. So what's the issue? The money. Big up to Mota, who says, expectation, Jude Caicedo, reality, Ward-Prowse, and Conor Gallagher. And I'm going to tell you right now, if anyone comes out and says Ward-Prowse and Gallagher are good signings because we have Henderson and Keita, then I'm just going to slap the shit out of you right on the spot, because you don't deserve to have a mouth to speak with. Big up to Albert, who says, Hussam, why does Klopp allow Bascom to publish his consent when it's not the case? He's the concentration camp guard in the inmate form. No, he is not. No, he is not. Because now what they have to do is they have to convince you and they have to convince me that somehow Klopp agrees with this decision. When you already know, Albert, as I have explained, that Jude Bellingham wants Liverpool, and for the last 2 years, all we've done is, the reason why we won't sign a midfielder is because Klopp really likes Bellingham and Klopp wants Bellingham. So how do you go from Klopp wants Bellingham and we're not signing anyone because of Bellingham to Klopp is on board us not signing Bellingham? That is where my problem lies, you know? Big up to Diallo, says, it's simple. Lack of UCL cost LFC in this deal. No, it is not that simple. And if it were that simple, then the players would have killed themselves on the pitch to get Champions League football. It is not that simple at all. Because once again, Man United signed Lukaku, Sanchez, and Pogba without Champions League. So please, using this Champions League excuse is just a weak excuse. Ryan says, if this is true, Klopp's head will be sawed. That's what I'm saying. Like, at least be real. You genuinely cannot blame Jurgen Klopp for this whole situation. Big up to Victor Young, says, Jude ain't going to City, will go to Madrid. Pool no UCL next year. I mean, Victor, yes, that is true. Second of all, you've only won a Carabao Cup in the last 7 years, so I don't know why you're flexing trophies. Third of all, I don't think he's going to go to Madrid or City. I still think he's going to come to Liverpool. I'm about to explain why. Big up to Messi FC, says, Hussam, can you call your barber live on the stream? Even if I can, and even if I will call him live on the stream, he doesn't speak English. He only speaks Arabic, which none of you guys understand. So it will be pointless. Second of all, if I'm going to shave my head bald, I am not bougie like a Matisse. I'm not bougie like one of them content creators. Why would I get a barber to shave my head bald? I already have a razor. I already have that the machine. It's just this. Why do I need a barber for that, bro? Big up to Filippo, says, all that simping by Trent, Hendo, Klopp, and your fan base for what? The club is on the decline and the local fans accepted. Shankly rolling in his grave. I mean, here's the thing, Felipe, my brother. When it comes to this, I've already accepted the fact and the idea that if Liverpool Football Club do not get Jude Bellingham this summer, it is hands down the biggest transfer L in history. The biggest transfer L in history, and there is no bigger transfer L than us not getting Jude Bellingham, and I will stick by it, and I don't care what anyone says. This hands down the worst move ever if we don't get Jude Bellingham. Simple as that. Big up to IB7. Thanks so much, Felipe. Big up to IB7 who says, for me, it's either he rejected us and FSG are trying to save embarrassment and cover, or they're trying to avoid a Southampton situation with PR. I'm going to explain to you, IB7. Hold tight, because you're all doom and gloom and stuff. I'm going to be positive. Positive, Hussam. Isn't that what all the other content creators wanted? Hussam, be positive. So I'm going to be positive. I'm going to explain to you what's going on. But big up to you, IB7. And I'm going to explain to you my genuine opinion on this matter. And thank you so much for always showing love and support to the channel. Selection says, Spolletzai over Jude. Oh, here come this ability merchant. Musiala over Jude. Anyone who dribbles over Jude. Curtis Jones over Jude. Allow me, man. Jude is too much. Irrespective of how long we chased him, it's nonsense to continue going for him, given the circumstances. Absolutely not. This is not nonsense. Because what you're telling me is we wasted the last 2 years not signing a midfielder for a guy that we don't get. That's the problem. Selection, if you was in a relationship with someone and they told you, I'm going to take a break for a year because I'm going to go do X, Y, and Z for the next year, and a year later they tell you, I cannot be with you, you're going to be upset based on principle that you wasted a year. I'm upset based on principle. That's what I'm upset for. But anyway, I'm going to tell you now the positive, optimistic word. I'm going to tell you my real opinion. Before we speak on that, 680 people are watching us. Make sure you slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe to This Is Football. Big up to Ryan, IB7, How Bizarre, Captain Sal, Amin, Mota, Albert, Diallo, Victor, Messi FC, Felipe, and Selection for the Super Chat. Gracias. Big up to every single person who make sure you slap the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Big up to Captain Calculus. I'm going to put up his comment on the screen as well. Everyone like and subscribe now before I tell you my genuine, honest opinion on the matter. Captain Calculus says if Klopp can't stand up for FSG, he needs to go as well. He simply cannot say he didn't want Jude with a straight face. He's become a yes man for FSG. Listen, once again, I believe till this very second that Klopp wants Jude Bellingham. Klopp wants Jude Bellingham, which is why I completely disagree with the nonsensical point that somehow he's on board. Now, let me tell you my real opinion. And I will give you my real opinion based on facts. I am talking about facts. Shout out Rafa Benitez. I am talking about facts. Explain this, please. Liverpool end pursuit of Roma goalkeeper Alisson, Paul Joyce. Why did we end up signing Alisson if Paul Joyce said we end the pursuit for the Roma goalkeeper? Wow, that's wild. Now let me share the other screen because you see we come ready, brother. Meanwhile, Liverpool are unlikely to target Bayern Munich midfielder Thiago, with Klopp playing a straight bat to the subject, Joyce wrote in the Times. This is not me making up stuff. This is not me creating stories. This is realistic. This guy has before gotten it wrong. And let me explain to you the PR element of this whole situation. Because you might be saying, Hussam, Fabrizio did not tweet his own source. Bro, guys, please learn comprehension skills. Learn comprehension skills, please. You already know what Fabrizio said. You already know what Fabrizio said. He said no bid based, what did he say? As reported by the UK media. So he's talking about the Paul Joyces and the others. Now, here's the thing. People will say copium, in denial, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before. Genuine question. How does this differ from what we have heard multiple times already? Jude's going Liverpool, Jude's not going Liverpool, Jude's going Liverpool, Jude's not going Liverpool, Jude's coming, Jude's not coming, Jude's going City, Jude's not going City, Jude's going Madrid, Jude's not going Madrid. How many times have we heard it already? Honestly, since August, how many times have we heard the same exact statements? 1,000 times already. We've heard the same exact stuff. Also, I ask you, why was all this news released by close to the club journalists all at once? Why? How come it's Chris Bascom and Paul Joyce and all these guys who release these articles the same? Thank you, that's what I'm saying, Ryan. Fabrizio based his tweets off of reports by the committee. So he's literally quoting Paul Joyce. This ain't his own source telling him this. Big up to you, Rayan. Thank you so much for the super chat. Always the support. So what I'm saying is, you come out and you tell me all of this. And you said this about Thiago, you said this about Alisson. Why could it be PR? What is the reason for them to do this? Because in case all fails, they can have their protection. That, oh, we told you 2 months ago that it will be difficult for us to get Jude. We told you 2 months ago that it might be difficult to get Jude. I did hear something about Arab money, but it's not from my own source, so I'm going to just ignore it because I'm not going to do the same Qatar thing and translate for people. Let it come out first and then I will speak. Anyway, when it comes to this whole situation, why will there be PR? Because they want to protect themselves in case this doesn't work. And once again, I ask you guys, how many times will we be fooled by FSG PR? In case they reject it. In case this whole situation doesn't happen, in case he does not join, then what? Then what? They have to protect themselves. They have to have something out there that, oh, we told you 2 months ago that this and this and that. I'm not fighting anyone. I'm not arguing against anyone. All I'm saying is Paul Joyce said Alisson isn't going to join. He joined. Paul Joyce said Thiago isn't going to join. He joined. Like, this is genuinely PR. You need to understand. Since Southampton and Virgil van Dijk, our lives as Liverpool fans has been completely different. Our lives as Liverpool fans has shifted 180 degrees. Because ever since Liverpool Football Club has had to apologize to Southampton publicly and get embarrassed and humiliated publicly for that Virgil van Dijk saga, then life hasn't been the same ever since. You really are more likely to know something by knowing someone than by a journalist. And let's talk about, the FSG PR before. How many times have FSG done these PR spins? How many times? And people, there are idiots now coming out and telling me, thank you, Lewis, I have a point. People coming out and telling me like, you cannot tell me that if he doesn't join this summer, you're going to blame FSG. Who am I going to blame? Does Jurgen Klopp control his wallet now? I've already blamed Klopp for the season. I've already said he's the most culpable. I've already blamed him for last summer. I'm not denying any Klopp involvement in this whole situation. But now, if you tell me we're not going to get Jude Bellingham because of money, who else am I going to blame? The Glazers? Cronkies? Of course I'm going to blame FSG. Of course. Because these same people that you guys want me to trust have been telling you for the last 2 years, that the reason why Liverpool won't sign a midfielder is because Liverpool want Jude Bellingham. So the same people who have told you for the last 2 years that Klopp wants Bellingham is the reason why we haven't signed anyone, are now the same exact people who I'm supposed to believe is telling you Klopp is on board us not getting Bellingham. And they want you to blame Klopp. But I'm not going to blame Klopp. I refuse to blame Klopp. I'm not going to blame Klopp. Thank you to IB7. See, people are just understanding what's saying. They all worded carefully as well. You're spot on. IB7, that leads me to my second point. What does he say in the thing? Once again, because Paul Joyce has got to protect himself as well. What does he say? Paul Joyce does not come out and say, it's over. Paul Joyce comes out and says, Liverpool have cooled their interest. So now if Bellingham joins Liverpool and people come to Joyce and go like, wait, what are you talking about? Then you say we cooled interest. He's like, yeah, I said we cooled interest. I didn't say that, we aren't going to sign him. They are protecting themselves too. And this from Ryan as well is spot on. He says, Joyce and the journalists are mouth. Please understand, these people will tweet and will speak exactly what the club tells them to. This could be easily a negotiation tactic. This could easily be them doing this on purpose. Because the news that come out first was what? An £84 million bid. I used this example to Satadisha on the watch along earlier. If you go to buy a house for 500 grand, your first bid ain't going to be 500 grand. Your first bid is going to be 350 grand. And then he's going to go like, nope, I want 475. Then you're going to go 375. Then you're going to go 450. We're just trying to bring the price down. And this is normal for me. I don't see nothing that hasn't happened before 100,000 million times. And then he says, a few hours ago we bid, then we're out of the race. PR. Once again, that's my point. Jan Fjortov, who is someone reliable in Germany. We already know in Germany, Jan Fjortov is reliable. Let's cut the crap here and stop acting like Jan Fjortov is LFC Carty. Like, he's an actual journalist and he's very close in Germany and his connections in Germany. He comes out and he says, there's been a bid by Liverpool for Jude Bellingham. An hour later, it's, oh, there is no bid and it's a lie and Jude Bellingham interest cooled. Why? Why? You believe it? I don't believe it. I really believe this is PR, and I still, till this very second, believe that Jude Bellingham is going to be a Liverpool player. He is going to be a Liverpool player. This is the thing for me. Like, okay, but you tell me, look what he has said about Haaland. But when I tell you, look what Paul Joyce has said about Thiago, look what Paul Joyce has said about the others, you don't want to believe it. So this is the thing now. This is the thing. So I think they're just trying to bring the price down. I think they're genuinely just trying to bring the price. I'm not saying Paul Joyce isn't reliable. I never said that. I said he's a club mouthpiece. So maybe they're doing that as a PR, or they're doing this as, a negotiation tactic. So that's my thing. Hossam, let's be sensible. They're now saying BFB, Borussia Dortmund want 160, 170 million. If anyone is advising them to go through with that, then fire them. But once again, this relates to what I'm saying. This is why I'm talking about negotiations and PR. If you make an 84 million pound bid on a 150 million pound player, then you already know that they're just trying to bring the price down. Like, guys, I understand negativity. I understand negativity. And I understand you being negative. But also, let us be realistic here. Since when does a club ask for money and the other club pays that same exact money they want? We're not Man United dumb in transfers. We have a brain when it comes to transfers. So now what they do is they release all of this. They release all of this as club PR. An hour after the reported bid, all of this gets released as PR. And you're all soaking it up. How many times do you have to buy FSG PR for you to realize it's bogus? I ain't gonna listen to what FSG say. I ain't gonna listen to their PR. I ain't gonna listen to their club mouthpieces. This is simply negotiation tactics. This is simply PR. Thank you, Toblom. See, I don't even know who Toblom is. This is probably his first time ever watching. He's telling me I'm making good points. I'm actually making a solid argument that this is indeed PR. If we want to buy him for 120 million, for 110 million, blah, 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 the guy can come out and say, oh, cooled interest and all this. Okay, we cooled interest, no problem. Now if we want what? Now if we sign him in the summer, then what? So if we sign him in the summer, then what happens? This is my thing, bro. Like, nothing is over yet. Liverpool are out of the race is BS. BS, Liverpool is out of the race. Liverpool is not out of the race at all. Liverpool are still in the race and there's nothing over. And we will see what happened. And we will see what happens. The Liverpool journalists have all come out at the same exact time and said that this whole thing is just bogus. Thank you, Diallo. See, Barcelona fan. I agree with your point on PR exercise. Clubs do this all the time. They do this. Diallo is a Barcelona fan. If I want to sign Gavi and Barcelona ask for 70 million, I'm only willing to pay 40. I make a 30-something million pound bid. What are they going to come out and say? Oh, Barcelona want too much money for Gavi. Then price comes down, blah, blah, blah. There's media pressure. There's all of this. People say it's done, it's done, it's done. You can believe whatever you want. You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. I'm not the type of guy to shove my beliefs down your throats. You can believe whatever the hell you want, and it's up to you. For me personally, I still stick by, I think he's going to come. I think he's going to come. I think he's going to be a Liverpool player, and we will see. And we will see. I might be wrong. I might be right. If I am right, it's going to be the biggest dunk on every single one of you who is laughing in this comment section right now. I am going to dunk on your head tops so bad if he comes to Liverpool Football Club. And if he doesn't come, you guys win anyway, because Sam's going to be bald. So yeah, that's it. So now let me just speak a little bit on like, where do we go from here for both cases? So everyone watching this right now, slap the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. There's 700 people watching us. Make sure you slap the like button, guys. Come on, the like button's free. Hit the likes. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Special shout out to Calculus, Selection, Felipe, Messi FC, Victor, Diallo, Albert, Mota, Amin, Captain Sal, Habizar, IB7, and Ryan for the super chats. Special shout outs to every single people who sends in a super chat, always shows us love and support. Most importantly, is you all like the video now, you subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Tom Little, me and him have built the Hussam X Tom Little based on disagreeing. We have built the whole platform of Hussam X Tom Little based on disagreeing. And he's telling me I'm making solid points. That's what I'm saying. Like, this happens. I know we haven't seen a big transfer in a while. This happens. You know? Joyce said last week they will sanction the deal. Thank you. This even takes me to a further point. 1 second. Let me show you. Where is this? Because I need to find it. 1 second. Because people think we just make up shit over here. We don't make up nothing. So it is where is it? Someone sent it to me in my DM. Bro, the picture of basically Paul Joyce saying that Liverpool are going to sanction the deal. Where is it? 1 second, guys. Come on. Bro, I had it saved as well. Where has it disappeared? This exact thing that Ryan is saying, I literally just saw it. Where is it? Oh, where is it gone? The one where they said basically they're going to back the club. 1 second. Where is that tweet? Anyway, I can't find the picture, but basically exactly what Ryan just said. FSG are going to back Jurgen Klopp in the summer, and we're going to get Jude Bellingham. Okay, and then I'm supposed to believe a week later, oh, they cooled their interest. So basically, this is the logic, right? Let's go through this logically. So logically is as follows. It's either in the last 7 days, Liverpool have suddenly recognized that Jude Bellingham is going to cost money. So 7 days ago, we didn't know he cost money. Now we suddenly realize he cost money. So that's the first explanation, which is ludicrous. The second explanation is exactly what I just said. I'm being logical. I am 100% being logical. All they're doing is they don't want to show Borussia Dortmund we have a whole lot of money. They are doing negotiation. They're doing PR to protect themselves. That's it. It's really not that deep. Now, as I said, everyone watching this right now, slap the like button, subscribe. As I said, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel right now. And now I'm going to talk to you about the future and where do we go from here in both scenarios. Like, subscribe, guys. Come on, 629 people watching. Slap that like button. So now, here's my thing, bro. Here is my thing. If Liverpool do indeed sign Jude Bellingham, this is why PR stinks. This is why PR sucks. This is why I'm here to decode PR. If Liverpool do indeed sign Jude Bellingham, all these things, there might be a reason what they're preparing for. I'll tell you the reason. They might come out and say in the summer, oh, we signed Jude, so you can't complain now. We're only going to sign Jude and no one else. So they might come out this summer and say, guys, we're going to sign Jude Bellingham only. And 2 months ago, we told you we don't have enough money, but you guys got mad, so I'm going to sign Jude. There's another world in which Jude Bellingham does not sign, the world which I do not believe in. Jude Bellingham do not sign to Liverpool Football Club. Now, here's the issue. Mason Mount. Big problem number one. Mason bloody Mount. Mason Mount is not a solution under any circumstances whatsoever. And if any idiotic content creator tries to make out that Mason Mount is a good idea, or if any idiotic person in this comment section tries to make up that Mason Mount is a good idea, or anyone wants to fight me on Mason Mount, I will fight him. Chelsea fans are getting on their knees begging us to sign Mason Mount. Mason Mount is the Chelsea version of Curtis Jones, but with more game time. Not really a winger, not really a midfielder, not really a 6, not really a 10, just a hybrid who can do a little bit everything. And you know what I find funny? As well, same thing comes out about another player who we were like really sure we were going to get in Matheus Nunes. They come out and say we've cooled interest in Matheus Nunes. Okay, we've cooled interest in Matheus Nunes as well. Now here's my problem based on principle. Two problems based on principle, not just one. Number one problem based on principle is you cannot waste 2 years of our life telling us that the reason why we are not signing anyone is so we can get Jude and then you don't get him. We just by definition cannot do that because you just wasted 2 years of my life for nothing. And the second problem I have based on principle is I do not trust Liverpool Football Club if we do not get Jude to go get the proper players. I don't give a fuck who Grizz likes or who anyone likes. Mason Mount is the wrong signing. Anyway, so the second based on principle problem is I do not trust Liverpool Football Club with no Michael Edwards, with no sporting director, with Klopp running it to go and get the 3 correct signings. That is the main issue. Because here's the thing. If I tell anyone, including myself here, Hussam, would you rather Jude Bellingham or Barella, McAllister and Lavia? Everyone would say Barella, McAllister and Lavia, and rightfully so. But the problem is we ain't going to get him. We ain't going to get Barella, whoever and whoever. This is the problem. They're now coming out and saying Barella, this, Barella. You know, I'll take it a step further. I think Nicolo Barella is an even better signing than Jude Bellingham. I think Nicolo Barella is an even better signing than Jude Bellingham. How about that? I think I'd rather get Barella himself over Jude Bellingham because that's how much I like Barella. But we're not going to get him. This is my problem based on issues, based on principles, based on previous facts that we have seen. Same. If we get Mason Mount, I will be that as well because that will 100% be a Klopp decision. I'll lose my mind, bro. I'm telling you, I swear to God, this summer, bro. Big up Ryan for the super chat. Thanks so much for always sending love support to the channel. And this is my thing, man. Based on principle, this is the issue. This is the issue based on principle. Do we trust Liverpool Football Club if we do not get Jude to go get the 3 correct players? No. No, I do not. And this is once again the problem based on principle. If Jude does not sign for Liverpool, we ain't gonna get the Ugartes and the Kones and the actual elite. We're gonna go get the Mounts and the blah blah blah. And idiotic content creators that you guys watch will come tell you, homegrown. He's the Bellingham alternative. Going from Jude Bellingham to Mason Mount is like going from a Ferrari to a Kia. It's like going from Shakira to a Casio. It's as simple as that. So yes, that's what I'm saying, Ryan. But that certain inter midfielder, I promise you right here, right now, I'll say this with chest. Liverpool have wanted Barella for the longest. Liverpool have wanted Barella for the longest. Liverpool have wanted Barella for the longest, but he don't want to leave Italy. So what do we do? He don't want to leave Italy. So what do we do? So that's what I'm saying. So ignore. So now, here's the thing. Exactly, bro. People coming out saying Barella 50 million. Bro, Barella going to cost like 60 minimum. Here's the thing. There's no trust in the club to sign the 3 correct ones if it doesn't happen. And if it does happen, they can't sign him by himself. This is the perfect world. Everyone, let's go to the world with all sunshine and rainbows. We signed Jude Bellingham with 2 other midfielders. That for me is the absolute perfect world. The perfect scenario is you get Jude Bellingham and you get 2 alongside him. That for me would be like the absolute ultimate perfect scenario. Absolute ultimate perfect scenario. Jude Bellingham and 2 others, regardless who they are, Lavia, Nunez, Matthias, that is Goncalves, Ugarte, Kone, couldn't care less. Just get me Jude and the 2 others. You know? So this is what I wanted to say. So it is a possibility that world does indeed happen. There is a possibility. And now we go to the real world. We go to the real world. Here's the thing now. There is a reason why Hussam is FSG out. There is a reason why Hussam has had 500 rants on FSG. There is a reason why Hussam is blocked by 963 accounts, of which 900 are Liverpool fans. There is a reason why I am fighting with my fan base for the last 2 summers. There's a reason all of this is happening. Fenway Sports Group, the amount of PR, they're telling you about all the money we have in the bank, and we haven't spent money. You guys know we haven't spent money for the last 2 years, so that's why we have so much money to spend. These same people are coming out and telling you we don't have money to spend. So can you decide? Is it we have money and we don't want to spend it, or we don't have money? And second of all, people will come out and say, thank you, Susan. See people calling me logical. People come out and say, Hussam, what about FFP? We could spend 300 million in the summer and 300 million in the January 6 months after and still not break financial fair play laws. That is how less we have spent. We could genuinely spend 600 million in the next 2 transfer windows and still not break financial fair play rules. So you can't come out and tell me money this, money that. And once again, the issues remain the same. The issues remain the same, Habibis. The issues is as follows. Money equals success 99% of the time. Some idiot is going to come out and say, Man United, okay, but you have to spend money wisely. And this is why planes over FSG, planes over Anfield. This is why. It is an embarrassment today. I went to AP. You know, me and him used to be cool. Now he just attacks me every time I have an opinion. Oh my God. It's an embarrassment that you even fly a plane. It's an embarrassment that you even protest. You know, I agree with you. I agree that FSG don't spend enough money, but it's an embarrassment that you protest. So I have a solution, guys. Since it's an embarrassment to fly a plane, and it's an embarrassment to have a banner, and it's an embarrassment to use a hashtag, let's all sit on our asses and do nothing. Is that a good solution for everyone? Let's all sit on our ass and do nothing. So now, I agree FSG should leave Liverpool Football Club, but the FSG out plane is embarrassing. Have you ever seen an FSG out segment on Sky Sports? Have you ever seen an FSG out segment across the world? CBC, Fox, everywhere. We started FSG out conversations across the globe. We got the conversation going. We got people thinking. We got people speaking on said topic. So you can't come out and say that the plane did not work. We are not idiots. We have brains. I'm a chemical engineer, with all due respect. I did not study 5 years of chemical engineering for someone to come and like insult my intellect. I know that John Henry is not going to be sat at home watching the game, seeing the plane and going like, oh my God, I want to sell. Like, oh my God, who are the Wolves? Like, don't they have the Timberwolves in America? I'm going to sell Liverpool. Like, I know that's not going to happen. I know he's not going to see the plane and sell Liverpool Football Club. I have a brain. But at the same time, the conversation starts. Journalists start speaking. People start speaking. We create conversations. We have conversations. There is articles written. People on TV are forced to discuss it. This is what it starts. Pressure builds step by step. Maybe you change 15, 20 people's opinions. People who go the game suddenly want to take banners. People change their opinions. Why we sit up here and act like protesting does nothing? Hashtags matter, planes matter, banners matter, protests matter, everything matters. Stop acting like little things don't make changes. My biggest issue is, and this is my genuine problem, my biggest problem is the type of people who say, I agree I'm FSG out, but I'm going to sit on my ass and do nothing. Well, I'd rather send out planes, I'd rather do hashtags, I'd rather do videos, I'd rather be a part of the change. You can't complain about what's going on and not do anything about it. Even a hashtag FSG out, it matters. Everything matters. FSG out trending matters. FSG out planes matter. All these things matter. We understand that hashtags and shit like that won't get them to sell, but at least it creates and it builds pressure. Somehow it has conversations. FSG love PR. Guys, look at what I'm saying now from an objective perspective. The 2 biggest Liverpool related channels are FSGN, and they wake up every morning and they gargle on John Henry's you know what. So the social media, check. Former legends all go on TV and defend FSG. Jamie Carragher, has he blamed FSG once? I'll wait. Has Jamie Carragher blamed FSG once? Stephen Warnock went on the FSG out segment and started saying that the FSG out people are a minority, works for LFC TV. Is anyone going to speak up against his employer? Is Tom Little ever going to speak up against me? He can't. He can't speak up against me because he's my employee. Same idea. Stephen Warnock can't go publicly and do that. So all in the media, former legends, social media is all FSGN, 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 FSG saved us, FSG saved us, FSG saved us, helped us, blah, blah, blah. So of course, they care about hashtags, they care about PR, they care about the planes. And for the 100th time, people come out and say, you know, guys, they saved us from Hicks and Gillette. They saved us, guys. They saved us from Hicks and Gillette. Felway Sports Group saved us from Hicks and Gillette, you guys. Please start crying. FSG made a business decision. Any human being with a brain that works, in 2010, you get offered Liverpool for 300 million, you're buying that. And second of all, I go back to what I always say. Why is Hicks and Gillette the measuring stick for ownership? Why are the worst owners in the history of the Premier League the measuring stick for owners? Why? Yes, Tom Little's an employee, guys. I pay him £2 per stream. So why are Hicks and Gillette the measuring stick? Also, make sure, comment section, you wish a happy birthday to Tom. Today is his 19th birthday. Wish him happy birthday. I can almost feel him reacting to it as well. Let me address these 2 super chats. And listen, man, the plane's coming out. We postponed it out of respect for what happened in the Hillsborough tragedy. So we're not, we didn't fly it pre-Arsenal or halftime or whatever. So yeah, we switched it up. And the plane is coming. Ooh, the plane's coming, and we're going to hit them from all angles. Big up to Jacko Lantern, who says, Hussam, big up H-man. Have we not learned from recent histories? Here we are, doomed to repeating it again. We are outnumbered by bloody PR merchants. F my life. And that's exactly what I am saying, my brother. PR merchants. Paul Gorst, same guy that attacks all the FSG outers, comes out and says he wants Yuri Tielemans on a free. I wish he's standing in front of me because I'd just slap him. Slap some sense into him because clearly his brain doesn't work. Big up to Zlatan Ibra, who says, take this with a grain of salt. GIC, which is the Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund, is apparently buying 33% of LFC for 1.32 billion quid. Jamie Chat mentioned it. Bro, and then that takes me back to what I'm saying as well. If all this minority investment talk is real, let's assume the GIC stuff is real, right? Let's assume the GIC stuff is real. Whoever gonna buy Liverpool is real, right? If we assume it's real, then where is this 1.32 billion quid going? Huh? Where is all this money going? Because your excuse for us not getting Jude is money. So now 1.32 billion, where is this money going? On Linda to get new, you know what? Is this where the money is going? So once again, the logic ain't logicking for me. The logic is not logicking. Simple as that. Same way the wage structure, the logic isn't logicking. There's somehow 200 million unexplained there in the wages. Happy birthday, Tom Little. Big 16, you know, I could see Tom Little just going like, oh my God, for fuck's sake. Just smashing his head on the table and getting annoyed. Hold that, Tom Little. Happy birthday, Tom. It is what it is. It is what it is. And listen, with all due respect, this is nothing that we haven't heard before. We've seen this literally like a month ago. Oh, Jude's not coming to Liverpool. 20th March. Or Ornstein said it. So it is what it is. Anyway, gonna wrap it up here. It's the night of the 21st night, so I'm gonna go pray Qiyam al-Layl, inshallah. May Allah accept from us all. I don't have, you know, much more time left. So big up to you guys. This guy, bro. Okay, so I mean, let me play your game. If you want to believe the sources, the same source has come out and said that we have cooled interest in Nunez. So hold that. Read your super chats before sending them. Anyway, everyone watching this right now, please don't forget to slap the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Every single person right now, please like the video, please subscribe to This Is Football. Everyone right now, please like, subscribe. Big up to Zlatan, Jack O'Lantern, Calculus, Selection, Felipe, Messi FC, Victor Diallo, Albert, Mota, Amin, Sal, Habizar, IB7 and Rayyan. Big up to you guys. Big up to every single person who sends in a super chat. Always shows us the love and support. Love to every single one of you. Before you leave the video, hit us with that like button, hit us with that subscribe button. Love to every single one of you absolute icons. And we will be back tomorrow, inshallah, for Real Madrid against Chelsea. Watch along. And hell, we might even do another Liverpool video. You know, I might have to get Tom Little. You know, today he's celebrating his birthday. Tomorrow, it's going to be a day after his birthday. So he won't have much celebrating to do. I might get him on to discuss it. But as I said, guys, slap up the likes. But this is it. See? Albert, now you're asking important questions. What if Jude says he only wants to do Liverpool? There's another world. Sorry, before I go. There's an even fourth world. Jude Bellingham stays at Borussia Dortmund for another year. Liverpool sign 3 midfielders, get 100 times better, and then we sign him next season. Now what? You see why I'm telling you PR is an actual thing? Love for the love, Albert. Big up to you guys, man. Before you leave us with a like, leave us with a subscribe. Tomorrow, inshallah, Chelsea against Real Madrid. Watch along. Might get Tom Little back on again. Might get, today he's celebrating his birthday. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will see. So big up to you guys. Love for the love. And we will see you guys tomorrow. two pounds more. So what are you saying? £4? No problem. We do it. £4 per stream. Yalla. Love, guys.